I just did my everything shower. I had a shower last night, obviously, when I came back from the airport, but I was too tired to do my everything shower. And my everything shower is when I do like an in-depth body exfoliation, hair detox, really get in there. And I feel like I always need that when I come back from traveling, or once a week, just so I feel really nice and clean. I moisturize my body using these two, my faves, the Aveeno Skin Relief Body Oil Spray, which is so good. And then this is one of my favorite body creams, really keeps you nice and moisturized. For my skin, I'm going to cleanse my skin, and then I'm going to do a face mask because I really feel like I need a face mask. I'm going to use the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I really like this cleanser. It's actually a cleanser that I've used for so many years, and I repurchased it at the airport on the way to Copenhagen when we realised that we forgot our face wash, because I've been using this one. This is the La Roche-Posay Foaming Gel Hydrating Purifying Double Cleanser. You can see it's almost finished. We forgot to pack that, so at the airport we just bought the Kiehl's one, and it's like a cleanser that I know is safe to use. After my everything shower, I like to do like an everything skincare routine, especially because during Copenhagen my skincare is always very basic. I don't have time to do face masks or really take time to do my skincare, so when I come back I like to do like a skincare refresh. Okay, face mask of the day. The Evidon's Special Mask. This mask I really like to use. It just makes you feel like you've put something really cooling. Like when you wash it off, it feels like you've put toothpaste on your face. I don't know, that's a weird way to explain it, but it feels minty fresh. It has a cooling effect is what I am trying to say. This is what it looks like, and it's a special mask, and I feel like this is just a good mask that does everything your skin needs. It always just makes my skin feel really good, especially if it feels irritated. I also find that whenever I'm on a plane, it hasn't happened this time, but whenever I'm on a plane, usually it brings out all of my spots and breakouts. But my skin actually recently has been quite good. Also, applying a face mask with a brush always feels so good. And we are going to New York next week. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but I'm actually going to New York Fashion Week for the first time ever. I've only been to New York once before. That was like a couple of years ago. You guys saw we did the New York vlog, and me and Trieu absolutely loved it. And it's so funny because when I watched that vlog back, we say we're going to come back, like we loved it so much, and then we just didn't go back. And I think that's always the case. Like whenever you go somewhere, you obviously love it so much, and we do want to go back, but then you don't really make time to go back. You kind of want to go to new places. But we decided this season to go to New York for Fashion Week because I've never been, and the thing with Fashion Week is, what I found is you kind of need to be there to start getting the invites. So if I don't ever go to New York Fashion Week, I won't really start building those relationships with brands and PRs. So the goal for this one is to go there and really connect with like agencies, PRs and brands, and build a relationship out there in New York. And actually a lot of my audience on both YouTube and Instagram are based in the US. Actually for YouTube, my top demographic on YouTube is actually the US, which is so interesting. So I have a very big audience in the US, so I do want to start building relationships with brands and PRs out there. So I thought it would be a good time to go during Fashion Week. And actually surprisingly, I already have a couple of shows at New York, which is really nice, and it's actually more shows than I get when I'm in London for London Fashion Week, which is very interesting. But yeah, I'm really excited because I have some shows to go to for New York, and I have some presentations with some cool brands, and I also just really want to enjoy New York. So I don't want my schedule to be too packed that we can't go out and explore New York and eat good food. So yeah, I'm very excited. I love New York so much, and I know I said this in the last New York vlog, but I do want to try and go to New York more often this year, because it is a place that I really like, and I really do want to start working with some brands out there. Let this face mask do its thing, and then I'll come back and we can get on with the rest of skincare routine. I'm also wearing my Missoni robe. My sister got me for my birthday. It's actually such a nice robe. I love that it has a hood and it is like that toweling material inside. Face mask is off and my skin is literally feeling, I can feel it now, minty. Such a weird way to describe it, but it just feels really fresh and clean, and I love that feeling. Okay, I'm going to tone my face now using the Sable Labs Black Seed Toner. This is Sabrina Elba's brand, and I actually really like it, and she actually uses ingredients in this that are from her, like where she's from. I also like that it's a spray-on toner because sometimes I don't have cotton pads with me, so it's nice to be able to just spray the toner on. I'm going to use my Current Body LED face mask. I love this so much. We actually got one for Trieu's mum for her birthday because she's very into skincare and anti-aging, and she's been really enjoying it, and she told us how she can see a difference in her skin. And now Trieu's brother also wants to get one. He messaged Trieu asking him. It honestly is so good. I love it so much. And I don't take this with me to Fashion Week, and if I did, I probably wouldn't have ended up using it because like I said, I'm just so lazy with my skincare. Even though this is really good for a lazy routine, like I'm so lazy. But I do really miss it when I don't use it. So I'm gonna put this on now and then leave this on for 10 minutes. This feels like a very long skincare routine, but it is my everything skincare routine. So I've taken off the LED face mask. I still need to dry my hair, so I just put it in a little clip and clip it back away from my face, but bits are starting to come out now. Okay, I'm using this oil from the Outset. It's an ultra light moisture boosting oil, and I try and use like a light oil when I do gua sha because I don't want it to be too oily. One thing I learned at an event I went to about like lymphatic drainage and massages for your face is you need to open up your lymph for the draining to happen. So when you're doing gua sha and you're pushing like any toxins out, if you don't open up your lymphs, is it lymph nodes? If you don't open up your lymph nodes or lymphs, if you don't open this up, it has nowhere to be flushed. So you just find it like this and just push a couple of times. This is my beauty pie one, and I find that I actually do suffer with like quite a puffy face, so gua sha really does make a difference when I do it, and I don't do it as often as I should, but whenever I do it I'm like, wow, I really should. And actually, to be honest, I would use my NuFace, but it's run out of charge, so I can't use it, so I'm just using this for now. I always bring it down to drain it away. Can you see the difference? This side just looks more lifted. Like I can always see a difference. It's crazy. And even though I can see the difference, sometimes I'm still lazy and I don't get myself to do this every day. Okay, gua sha done. Now for the rest of the skincare routine, it's done. But do you see why I only do this like once a week? Like in depth. Obviously there's certain elements in this routine that I will do more than once a week, but I don't normally take this long doing my skincare. But it is nice to do it every once in a while. I'm using the Lancome Genifique serum. This is the one that I got when I went to the Louvre trip, the Lancome Louvre trip in Paris. That was such a great trip. And then for face cream, I'm going to use the LMS Ultra Smart Pro Collagen Day Cream. That smells so good. And we're going to finish off with some SPF. Actually, although I'm not going to put SPF on yet, I'm going to let this sink in and then I'll go in with my SPF. And right now I'm using the SPF 30 by Lancaster because I'm in London, but when I was in Sri Lanka I was using the Evidence and the Clé de Peau, which I really, really like. But they're both SPF 50, so I don't need that right now when I'm in London. So I'm going to let this sink in for a bit and then put this on, and I'm going to dry my hair now because actually I've taken very long time, because whenever you're filming as well it always takes a lot longer than if I was just doing this without the cameras. I've dried my hair, I've just got changed, and actually I was planning on wearing makeup today, but I'm really like in the mood for comfy chill vibes, so I just got this a Goldie one shot top on. I'm wearing this Lily Silk cashmere trouser and hoodie set. Although right now in the house I'm really hot, so I'm just going to put this on until we're about to leave the house. We're going to drive to my mum's house, spend some time with my mum. She's going away on holiday on Monday, so I'm not going to see her for a while. So I'm going to go see her, go see my sisters, have some caviar because it got delivered there. And then we're going to go to Trieu's house because Trieu has a new addition to the family, baby cat. Very exciting. And ever since there's been a cat in the house, Trieu wants to go there every single day. But to me, so do I, because The cat is so cute. His name is Theo. You're going to meet him today. And he actually convinced his family to get the cat because he really wants a cat, but we can't get one here in the flat. So that's basically his cat also, but at his mum's house. I'm going to put some fragrance on. I always feel like when I do a self-care day and like I've had a nice shower, even if I'm not going anywhere, I like to put some fragrance on. Right now, this is the scent that I'm going for. This is the Burberry Goddess. And if you have not smelt this, go smell it. It's got like, how many notes of vanilla? It's got different types of, I think it's 3 types of vanilla in this scent. It is the most sweet, delicious, warming scent. I love it so much. So this is the scent I'm gonna put on. And also every time I wear it, I get compliments. This is the vibe, comfy vibes. It's a self-care day. We just wanna be nice and comfy. And I love this set so much. Where is the other string? This is by Lily Silk. And it's probably one of my most worn things that I've ever got from Lily Silk. Because it's so versatile. I actually wore this when we were traveling to Sri Lanka as well, but I took off the hood. So yeah, fragrance is on. What is this piece of hair? Like this always happens and it really, really annoys me because it looks so weird. I bought these things for Fashion Week, but I actually didn't end up liking it. It's from Rowan Rose, and it's like this matching set with these trousers, but it didn't really suit me and I don't think I'm going to get much wear out of it, so I need to do some returns for next week. Okay, so I'm just packing the bags to take with us. I've packed the crisps. Honestly, today the highlight of my day is going to be having the caviar. I'm obsessed with caviar at the moment. I've packed the crisps, the sweets. I need to grab the bellinis and the creme fraiche from the fridge. And then, is there anything else we want to take? My mum asked to borrow some bikinis. She's going to Bali on Monday. So she asked to borrow some bikinis. So I'm going to take these. I need to actually grab a bag for that. And then I also thought, she didn't ask for this and she doesn't know I'm bringing these. I'm going to see if she wants to borrow these bags for the trip because this is such a great, this is the Hermes Evelyn. Such a great holiday bag because it has a twilly. So you can use it as an evening bag or even as like a cute shoulder bag. But then you also have the straps inside so you can wear it crossbody, and this is quite nice, and I won't be using it because it's not summer here. This is quite a summer bag. And then I'm also going to see if she wants to borrow this. This is the Longchamp bag. I use this so much in Sri Lanka. It's such a great beach bag because you can just chuck everything in. You can hold it as a top handle or you can just put it on your shoulders like that. So I'm going to take those two. Let me put the swimsuits in here. And I'll see if she wants to borrow those for her trip.
Hey, nowadays the pain follow me. Deal with trauma privately. I don't want to be a burden. I handle things defiantly. Spend a decade searching for a higher...
In the car with Noorie and Trieu.
Hey guys.
Are there any podcasts that happen in the car? Because that's actually my... Like, I have an idea to do like a podcast.
A car podcast series where you eat.
Yeah, like a mukbang. But then I don't know how the eating part would work because...
You just park up.
No, but like eating in the sense of like doing a podcast when you're talking but also eating.
Yeah, it's like how they do the hot ones.
Oh yeah, true actually. Picked up this new hand cream for the car. This is the one that has gone... Oh, it's nice and cold. Look, feel that.
Is it the almond one?
Yeah. We were at Battersea power station the other day and we walked past L'Occitane and I thought, let me try this hand cream. It actually is really nice. It's got shea butter in it and it's for dry skin. I bought a smaller version actually to have in my bag, and during Copenhagen Fashion Week it was in my pocket and we just had it ready for when your hands were feeling dry.
Must like your new Aquaphor.
Yeah.
Hand version of Aquaphor.
Yeah.
The weather in the UK right now isn't that cold as I expected it to be, because we just came back from Copenhagen and that was like
freezing. And then, here it's like 13 degrees.
Yeah, and this morning we both came out with our puff up Canada Goose. And
I still have mine because I like to be warm, but yeah, it was very warm. But then we're gonna go to New York next week and that's gonna be freezing. Actually, let me see what the weather is like in New York. It's so weird because I think last year during Fashion Week in New York it was like snowing, I think.
Oh, it's freezing.
Oh.
2 degrees.
Bro, it even goes down to -3.
Packing for winter is actually difficult.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
When you go on holiday because it takes up so much space. Like I filled up myself 2 big suitcases and then half of True's suitcase. But like when I unpacked, I didn't really have that much, and it's because the coats take up so much space.
Yeah.
But you know what I've seen people do? They vacuum pack.
I'll pack less of my coats. Because in Copenhagen, I packed my Mr. Porter jacket, my Loewe jacket, my Dior jacket, and my Canada Goose. And
you took your Dior jacket? You
the
never
only
wore
one
it?
I wore was Canada Goose because it was
Yeah, you
freezing.
didn't wear any other. Actually, one day you did wear the Loewe one.
Yeah, but I think for New York, I'll just not pack that many coats and just bring my Canada Goose.
For me, the reason I pack so many coats is just because of content, not because actually like on a trip, if I wasn't going for content, I would wear one coat and probably pack one other coat. But if I'm going for fashion week, then obviously outerwear is probably going to be the main thing I'm wearing. So I need to have options. And then also when we go to New York, we want to buy things.
Yeah.
Like last time I went to New York, we bought another suitcase to bring back stuff. And one thing I'm bringing back for sure from New York is fruit roll-ups, because guys, I said earlier, most of my audience is actually from the US. Fruit roll-ups here are £8 for a box. I don't know if it's like $10.
Yeah, around 10.
Around 10, and like in America, aren't they like $2 for a box? And I really like fruit roll-ups. Like it's one of my favorite snacks to have. So I will be bringing back fruit roll-ups. Also, Trey, we need to go to Trader Joe's and get the everything but bagel seasoning.
We're gonna go to the Gucci
Museum
to get some lamps.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I feel like our flat right now is missing lighting.
Lighting, yeah. Yeah, because we don't actually like to put the lighting on in the house.
Yeah, the main light.
The main light, yeah. Like
Just
it's so nice to have
too bright.
warming. Because when we had the Christmas tree, it was so nice. We would just have the Christmas tree lights on, and we wouldn't put any other light on. Christmas came and
A month ago.
went so
That's
quick.
crazy. We're in Feb.
Oh
Don't
my
you think that's
God.
crazy?
Yeah, time is just going so quick. And I remember when I was younger, my mum used to say time goes so quick. I never understood.
It's all
Because for
relative
me,
to
time
your
is so-
lifespan.
But yeah, it's true. It's like how I was saying when we were kids and we had summer holidays, like a 6-week summer holiday felt like half the year. Like it was the longest holiday ever. And then now when my sisters go on their like 6-week school holiday, I'm like, oh, that's gone so quick. Like they were barely off. And it is true, it's relative. Like the younger you are, obviously if you've only been around for 10 years, 1 year is like 1/10 of your life. But 1 year for us is 1/27 of our life. So it's a lot shorter.
My family went to pick up the cat when we were in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
I arranged it all, but I couldn't be there to pick him up. So we've actually seen him only once since we came back because we had to go to Copenhagen again. Yesterday he fell into the toilet. I don't know how, but he's very curious.
Yeah.
And he fell into the toilet. So then yesterday was when we had his first bath. I've actually converted my room into a cat room because I don't stay there that often. So Theo gets his own room.
I was literally saying I've never seen a cat have his own room, and literally when we went to see him for the first time, True's older brother was building him this like scratch pole, but it's like a palace for a cat.
Cat house.
Yeah, a cat house.
Cat tree. No,
Yeah.
it's called cat tree.
Oh, is it called a cat tree?
I think so, yeah.
And you go into this room and it literally is his room. Like everything is for him, and it's so funny. Like the most spoiled cat ever, but he is just adorable. And True's sister called him Theo because he looks like Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks, and he actually does.
Yeah.
I do see it.
He's so chubby.
He is so cute. And like the thing is, guys, I'm scared of animals. Like I'm scared of him, but I also find him so cute. But I don't know why I'm scared of like.
I think you're scared of sudden movements.
Like I grew up.
Scratched.
Yeah, because I have 2 cats at my house. Like, and I've always grown up with cats. We've always had cats in the house, and I've always been scared of them. But then I love them. Like I love them so much. Like when one of our cats died, I cried so much because I was so sad. And like it's such a weird thing because I love them. Like I love like True's cat is just so cute. I'm like it makes my heart melt when I see him. I'm like, oh my god, like he's just so cute. But then if he just jumps like that, I start screaming.
You need to understand, like, you're literally, he's scared of you.
I know that the iguanas in Sri Lanka, like they're scared of humans, and I know that, but I'm still scared of it, and I've always been that way.
Maybe your fear is it climbing you.
Yeah, like
Just
touching me.
randomly climbing.
Like I love the cat when it's sleeping because I feel safe, and like I'll touch him. Like I touch the cats, but like if there's a sudden movement, like I'm just scared of being like bitten or scratched by the cat. I think that's what the problem is.
Oh, Theo doesn't bite.
Does he not?
In terms like, you know, some cats playfully bite.
Yeah.
He doesn't bite. He plays with your finger with his paws.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's when they're in their kitten phase, they're just
playful.
curious, playful.
Yeah.
But British short hair, they get lazy when they're older.
Yeah.
So you actually have to force them to exercise or they'll risk being obese.
Really?
Yeah. and heart conditions and all that. So you need to keep them active when they're older.
True's become a cat expert. He's like really done his he actually has. Now yeah, whenever I see a cat or someone has a cat, I'm like, what breed is this? And he'll tell me, and I'll say to him, okay, what traits do they have? And he'll tell me.
I think I have some sort of obsessive behavior where if I'm really interested in something, I watch YouTube all night. Yeah, it's so cute. About that topic until I become an expert. Because
basically this all started with my cousin got a cat. She got a Russian blue. I know it's a Russian blue because True's been teaching me.
Russian blue and some other
Himalayan, yeah. And like it was the most cutest. It is the most cutest cat ever. Insert pictures here. Like she came to her name's Mochi. She came to our flat. And like she is so cute, like I felt like crying. True fell in love with Mochi, and then I was like, she went home, and then in the evening I was doing something and I looked over my shoulder and I could see True was watching videos, and like I think I took a picture of him watching the video. I'll see if I can find it because I sent it to my family group chat. And he was like watching a video about like 10 of the most loving cuddly cats, like cats that love to cuddle. Like he was watching these videos and it's just so cute. When we get a house, we can get a cat, but it just wouldn't work now with our lifestyle though. That's one reason we can't get it, because we're literally traveling non-stop and it wouldn't be fair on the cat. And then also a lot of the times, like there'll be times where we're home a lot and then there'll be times where we're not home at all, and that's sad to leave an animal like by itself for a long time. So I don't think it works with our lifestyle, but definitely
depends on the breed as well. Certain breeds like Russian blue, they get really attached. Yeah. Whereas British Shorthair, they don't care as much.
Really?
When they're older, like you can leave them during the day, and they'll entertain themselves and not get depressed. Whereas like Russian blue will get really sad if you leave them.
I like days like today where it's just like so chill, like going for a walk. The first thing I did this morning was get up, go for a walk, went to Whole Foods, picked up ingredients to make breakfast, and then helping True make breakfast was nice. Like just doing things like that, the simple things, I appreciate so much when you don't do it that often. And like I really enjoyed, the food was so good, the breakfast came out really nice.
Do you know what caviar thing they gave?
Yeah, so guys, this whole caviar thing, honestly, I've been so excited for today. So I'll tell you the story. The other day we have the caviar store called Petrosian, I don't know how to pronounce it, and we always walk past it, and I was walking past and I was like, can we go in and buy some caviar? Also, I didn't realize how expensive caviar was. Expensive. I know it's expensive, but like when I went to buy
a snack, it's crazy.
It's like the most expensive snack I've had. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was that much. Like we bought the smallest tin ever. No, we bought the 50-gram tin.
Yeah, 50 gram. Yeah. The smallest tin you can buy is like 25
grams. Yeah, and that was tiny. Yeah. Anyway, so we bought it and then we went home, we ate it, and I was like, True, this is delicious. I want it again. And I was like, we can't get addicted to this. This is going to be a very expensive like craving and snack. And then literally the other day, Petrosian, so the brand that we went to get it, DM'd me on Instagram and said, hey Noorie, I hope you're well. We have some Sevruga Steluga Tsar Imperial Caviar we would like to gift you.
We didn't post about the caviar.
Oh, I didn't post about the caviar, yeah. Good to say. I didn't post about the caviar. This was just something we had ourselves. I didn't post about it at all anywhere. And so the fact that this same caviar company reached out to me to gift, and I was like, this is probably the best gifting I'll ever get. So then of course I was like, thank you so much. Like this is my address, and I got them to send it to my mum's house. So it got delivered yesterday. And we're gonna have it today, and I'm just really looking forward to it. What?
Did you pack the caviar tin opener?
I didn't.
We forgot that. And the mother of pearl spoon. We got that for this specific reason.
Yeah, literally. When we went to the shop and we bought this caviar, we bought the pearl spoon and we bought the caviar opener thing, but we forgot to bring that. Oh, we're going in tunnel now. It's gonna get dark. We'll see you at home. I'm home now. Opened the caviar. It's the Steluga Tsar Imperial, 30 grams. True, can you get a butter knife, please?
Make sure it doesn't drop.
Yeah, imagine I drop all of that. That would be quite a Noorie thing to do, but also quite devastating. Let's make a caviar thing. Can you get the creme fraiche and the bellinis out?
What does it smell like?
It doesn't really smell of anything.
Does it smell like the sea? Yeah.
You haven't been in the vlog in a long time.
Yeah. We're busy girls.
Okay. Busy? Okay, I'm gonna make you. We're using this plastic. No, it's like a wooden paper
plastic.
spoon that they had.
Lucky us, we had that. Yummy fish eggs. When you say it like, oh, okay, that looks cool, I guess.
Okay, wait, hold this. Wait, you have to try at the same time. What do you think?
I love it. It's very salty, but
It's salty.
yeah, it hits a spot. It tastes like seawater.
Do you think?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think it has like an earthy taste.
No, I think more sea
It's
than
more,
earth.
really?
Like
Ocean like water.
yeah, I'd have to have it with something. I can't have it by itself.
Too salty for me by itself. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's so salty.
It does taste like seawater when you have it on
That's
toast.
what we said.
Take my hand and hold it tight.
Theo, maybe we call him by his Vietnamese name. Dio. Dio means pepper.
Oh my god, he's so soft.
Does it mean pepper?
You called it.
Dio.
I love it.
That's how my mum says it. I knew she would say that.
Yeah.
Supposed to be Theo. She says Dio.
Okay.
Everyone meet Theo.
Theo.
This is True's brother.
Are you cold? Do you want to sit down? I've been here a million times, so I know my way around. Don't stop looking at me now. I know you don't care as much as I do, but I'm just content with me next to you.
Hiding it like a squirrel. He still looks really small.
He's
gonna grow soon.
There's an iPhone Pro Max for reference.
No need to fret it. It's like a gift. It's about the thought. Monet might be too much, and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming. I know that you're trying to do anything to make me smile.